A single weak vendor, library, or outsourced process can turn a strong enterprise into a headline, and it rarely breaks when leaders are looking at it. It breaks when dependencies hide. Why it matters in 2026 is resilience is being measured by boards, regulations by insurers, and customers. The question is no longer are we secure? It can we keep our operating system when suppliers fail, software is compromised, and partners become the breach path. Dr. Shekhar Pawar sits at the intersection of technology, delivery, cybersecurity, assurance, strategic governance, and growth outcomes. He brings a builder's view of controls plus CEO view trade-offs and proof of technology enabling outcomes. Cybersecurity protects its growth. Growth proves ROI, strategy governs decision. Before we dive into the topic, let's have a small video about Power of Knowing. Let's welcome Dr. Shekhar Pawar to the podcast and dive into the topic. Sir, good evening, sir. Welcome to our podcast, sir. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for inviting me again for the podcast. It is always informative for me also when you are asking few questions, and I'm able to recall all the experience of mine in the industry. Thank you very much for invitation.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we'll start with our first pointer that we want to look at. If you had to prove supply chain resilience to your board in 30 days, what evidence would you put in one slide?
So I will start with one of the conference I attended last year. Uh, Someone from India and someone from Japan was on the stage, and they were talking to each about the supply chain of their countries. And I was in the audience, and when ambassador or senior leader spoke about India ecosystem, he said like small and medium enterprises are like like you were saying that small and medium enterprises are heart of your system or industrial ecosystem, but for Japan it is different. It is entire body is made up of small and medium enterprises. So he wanted to say like if the Toyota, if they are manufacturing any car, any vehicle, so every part of that Toyota car is manufactured by different companies, creates one global ecosystem within a country, and someone is making tire, someone is assembling tire, someone is making steering, someone is making engine part. So it is how it is. So uh, if you look at this statement carefully, even every country nowadays is based on small and medium enterprises. It is very important to protect supply. So if you will research in 19 different countries on small and medium enterprises, and people know me about that. And so if you look at supply chain system, it is very dangerous to see like near about 50% of small and medium enterprises worldwide are not even having uh, cyber security controls in place. So few of them are having controls, but those are not up to mark. So there is a very much lag in cyber resilience, because even still if their partners proper cybersecurity controls in, so it is harmful, because of the ignorance of small and medium enterprises, the big organizations are facing a lot of challenges. So there, I guess, the gap is very serious for the entire ecosystem. Where I'm trying to build a new ecosystem, which is based on BDSL framework, where we are trying to uh, cyber secure small and medium enterprises and business domain specific. I guess I justified your answer question.
Sir, to start with again, the next pointer that I want to understand is when you say supply chain, right? How do we look at resilience and what do you mean by that in 2026? Because leaders say supply chain, cybersecurity, resilience, right? So, how do we look at that pointer, sir?
Can you repeat your voice?
Can you hear me, sir? Hello? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Now repeat the question.
Yes, sir. When when leaders say supply chain, cyber resilience, what do they mean in 2026?
Uh, when I studied latest cyber attacks, means my team, we were working for 235 cyber attack statistics. We generally study 10 to 15 cyber attack happening internationally on the industry. By the end of, I guess, December, we concluded cyber attacks of last year. We found like uh, there were like say 4,000 cyber attacks we took as a summary. Identified like if as compared to 2024, this year, last year, 2025, there were lot many cyber attacks happening because of the geopolitics, because many of the APD once cyber attacks happening because of funding provided to the cyber criminals across borders, uh, and they are actually doing cyber attacks on the government agencies, even the ecosystem made up by the industry, to make sure like someone's economy, some other country's economy should damage, some productivity loss should happen. So these kind of things were observed. So this report link, I guess, we will be sharing in the comment of this podcast uh, recording, so as people can go through it. So these things are very dangerous because there is lack of collaboration among countries, and earlier was only we were hearing only about nuclear war, or if there is an incident, store your national levels cyber security uh, implementation, where all the ecosystem of the industry should be cyber resilience. It should not get down because you must have seen just day before yesterday YouTube was down for a couple of hours. And can you imagine what kind of losses news media channel and many different organizations. Might be if suppose we were talking on today's podcast, it is live on YouTube, and if suppose YouTube is down for 2 hours, what is the impact? It is a huge impact on our productivity, our value addition. So these kind of things are so much dependency on different technology platforms across world. So if those are getting damaged because of some insider threats or because of external threats like the cyber criminals or national uh, criminals or state sponsors criminals, which we call it, so it is very dangerous for cyber resilience. And cyber resilience should be adopted worldwide, and there should be a lot of we will collab and we will work together with these to make cyberspace more secure and more cyber resilient.
Sir, there was a break in the audio somewhere. I think there was a lag. So that's where I think we are not able to hear you for some time. Sir, what are the non negotiable outcomes like availability, integrity, recovery, and how do you define them using RTO, RTO, RPO plus MTTR and MTTD, sir? Hello? Yes, sir. Sir, can you hear us? Hello? Hello? I think we lost Shaker, sir, while we are there. Shaker, sir, you are. Hello? We lost Shaker, sir. I think he'll reconnect. Just we'll wait for some minutes. There seems to be a connectivity issue with Shaker, sir, or the platform. Let's look at him joining back. We'll hold for some time. I got news from Dr. Shekhar Pawar is that there was an internet fluctuation there and he had dropped. So he's reconnecting. Sorry for the inconvenience cost, or due to this technical issue, there's a challenge for us to have the speaker back onto the podcast. Apologies for this, and we'll wait for Dr. Shekhar Pawar to join back.
Hello, sorry
Hello,
for
sir.
the inconvenience. Yeah, am I audible?
No problem. Yeah, you're audible, sir.
You can ask me
So,
the same question, no problem.
okay. Sir, what are some of the non-negotiable outcomes like availability, integrity, recovery, and how do we define them using the RTO, RPO, MTTDR plus MTTR, sir?
So, uh, look, the cyber integrity and availability. One second. I guess there's still interruption going on. Give me 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes,
Can you hear us?
sorry. So, any cyber security can be. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, I cannot hear you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. I think we have a challenge with the internet that we have. So I think we'll wind up the session. Sorry for the inconvenience cost. And uh, give me a second, please. We will do a resession at 7:30. We'll check the technicality and we'll come back to you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll reconvene the session. We'll re post the session at 7:30 today.